Don't forget to click that subscribe and bell icon to receive a notification each time I upload a new video. So one of the things that attracted me and Ian to this house was the big sky. So where we are, the position above Barnsley town centre, we're quite high up, and the estate where we've got our house is also quite high up. And as you can see, kind of like from the video that you can see now, we're actually higher than the houses further away. So the other side of the green, they're actually lower than what we are. So our position here is quite high, which means that we get big sky. So as you can see from the picture that you can see right now, the first kind of quarter of the screen is houses, and you've got 3/4 of the view is literally just big sky, which means we get to see the clouds in all their glory, in all different kinds of weathers, whether it's a few clouds skittering across the sky when it's sunny, to when we've got really decent storms and you've got thunder and lightning. But also on a day like today when it's cold and it's cloudy and it's rainy, you still get the big sky with the big clouds. And it's absolutely beautiful. I think sometimes British people can be accused of being fixated and fascinated on the weather. And to some degree that's kind of true, because some days we can run the full gamut of weathers, from sunshine to rain to snow and hailstone and thunderstorms and, you know, that kind of thing. So every day it's something different. I know there are some places in the world that don't really have seasons and don't really have that much weather. And I know some people have moved from places that don't get seasons to places that do have seasons, because it helps their asthma and things like that. And I think sometimes having different weathers can really be a big bonus, but also it can be a bit of a drawback too. And take today, for example. I mean, it's been raining off and on all day today. So Ian's had to pick his moment, if you like, in between rain showers to take Mr Bentley out for his WALK, which is where they are now. They're out now. And the rain's actually held off for the majority of the walk. I'm just looking out the window now, which is why I'm stood here by the window. Because he said to me, you know, you may need to stand guard and wait for me to towel him off if it starts raining. And about 20 minutes ago, the sky was just kind of whitish clouds, but now there's some real dark, ominous ones which are just starting to appear. And I think he may get caught in a rather nasty rainstorm. Fingers crossed he doesn't.
You available to do? Oh, you are.
Ready and waiting.
Just his feet and his head. Not raining.
Call me a you.
He's had his head in the bushes.
Mr Monkey. Do your tootsies.
It stopped raining when we were out, which was nice.
Yeah. We were just watching the clouds change from white to grey to dark and nasty. Oh, the back ones are a bit... You hold steady. Hang on. Look at this. I want that one as well. Go on then. So it's Friday and it's just gone 1:30 in the morning, and you can probably tell by the reflections in my glasses that the sun's out today, although we have had rain already and we have had snow already, but now the sun's come out. And the weather forecast for the rest of the day is possibly rain. But looking at the clouds in the distance, I can't see any rain there at all. So it may be this afternoon it's going to flare up, and I might even be able to get the cushions out so Mr Bentley can go and sit outside in the sunshine, because when the sun is actually out, it's really, really warm. It's beautiful. But when the sun goes in, it gets really cold. And that's not what you want. Not what you want at all. Anyway, so Ian's gone. Not for good, just for the weekend. He's gone to his steampunk show down in Shrewsbury. So for anybody that's kind of unsure where Shrewsbury is, if you imagine where the border of Wales meets England, and then it's kind of somewhere just before you go into Wales, and maybe about an inch or so further down on the map from the top of Wales, just before, on the English side of the border. So that's where he's going. It's going to take him a good two and a half hours to get there, depending on traffic. And he's gone with our friend Karen for their show over the weekend. So, which means it's just me and Mr Bentley, who is taking full advantage of the sun at the moment, who is laying on one of the beds in a pool of sunshine, as he normally does, because it's still a little bit too wet to put the cushions out for him. But, you know, he's not going to let that stop him, is he? So my aim for the rest of the afternoon is to try and get my mission inspiration project complete and done so that I don't have to do it tomorrow. So it means for the first time in quite a few weeks, I'm going to have a Saturday off. So it's now about 9 p.m. On Friday evening. And the new website was launched when I got up this morning, around about 9 o'clock-ish. And then I've now had around about 12 hours with the new website being up and running, and I've only had one email from somebody wanting to know where things were. So everything seems to be running okay. I was a bit obviously nervous about launching the new website because I didn't know whether people would find it useful, people would find it easy to navigate, people would like it, like the new look. I tried to keep the design of it as familiar as possible so that it wasn't such a huge culture shock from the old one. So it won't look that much different. I've kept the same colour scheme, some of the same graphics, some of the same kind of layouts, but it just works more efficiently. And obviously you can now use debit and credit cards on the website as well as PayPal. So there's a lot more payment methods that you can choose for the website to make things a lot easier for people. So there we go. So it's 12 hours and, like I said, only one email from somebody asking where things are going, and obviously I've had a few sales as well, which is fantastic, which means that I can now rest easy that the website works properly. It's Saturday morning, it's just approaching 9 o'clock. And as you can see, the weather's changed again. It's all back to sunshine, bright skies, clear skies. It's lovely, so much so that Mr Bentley's come out without his coat on today. But there is still a bit of a chill in the air. So hopefully this weather will stay like this all day and we'll be able to get the cushions out in the garden for him so he can have a nice day in the garden.
Well, this weekend Karen and I are in Shrewsbury, and what a lovely place it is. We're going for a little bit of tea now because we're all set up and ready to rumble. So I'll try and show you around tomorrow inside the venue. I think it's going to be a beautiful venue, to be honest. Karen has got her dessert. Karen is having a very lovely and very sensible rocky road. I, however, said I'll have a piece of carrot cake. That's my hand. That's the carrot cake. Somebody may have to walk home. I don't think it's going to be Karen. I think it's going to be me. Well, we've just been for some tea and the sun is absolutely unbelievable. It's setting behind the clouds, but it's also raining over there. You can see the rain. I think, excuse...
Karen, drive a bit faster.
But it's unbelievable. The sunset is lovely.
You're going to see it
Any second now. Let's have a look. Hang on, there we are. I mean, look at that. It's either that or the hotel's on fire. I hope not. My underpants are in there.
The crocheries.
And her crocheries. Not crocheted underpants, you understand. That'd be just so wrong. Karen's new rotary stands. Karen's tidying up because Karen's been eating potato chips. Mind you, I've eaten a full bag, so... But it's not a brilliant day, is it, Karen? Not a brilliant day today, no. Sales are very bad. But hey-ho.
Heads will roll.
Heads will roll. It is what it is. That's what Karen's husband Steve says. I sold that one to a lady, and she's also bought that one as well because it casts beautiful shadows. But she's not taking it to Bliss Hill, which is in another month and a half. But I said I'd do it. A sale is a sale. So just having a wander around, and the building is absolutely beautiful. And we have a Robert.
Hello.
Here's Robert. Where's Miss Helen? Miss Helen.
He's just around here.
Miss Helen, say hello to everyone.
Hello.
Helen is completely mad, of course, ladies and gentlemen, but we know that already.
So the tulips have started to open. Look at those beauties. Can't wait for them to actually open a bit more, but I mean, look at that vibrant colour. It's kind of like a reddy orange. Beautiful, beautiful colour. Plus the daffodils are still going really strong. They're really quite tall, which is a bit of a bonus this year. They're a lot stronger than they were last year. Beautiful colours. I definitely am going to put some more in, I think, in different places around the garden. They're just starting, the tulips are just starting to open there on that side, but as you've just seen, these ones are a bit more open. But yeah, really happy with the colour this year, really am. So I've been having a bit of a tidy up with my silicone moulds, been trying to put them into some kind of order. And I found this one, which is one of the Queens of Steam silicone mould that I think Ian bought for Christmas from Prima, Finnabow one. And I thought, seeing as I've not used it and I've completely forgot all about it, that I'd do some castings with it. So that's what these are. I did two, and I've just done them just with the ordinary 1-to-1 ratio poly resin, as opposed to the epoxy resin. It's the poly resin. So the poly resin is 1-to-1 ratio and cures and dries within like 30 minutes. Demoldable within about 30 minutes. I didn't do everything. I didn't really want all the flowers and all that kind of stuff, so I just did a set of the faces. So these are just perfect, and they're a fantastic size. Let's grab a ruler. I mean, that main one there, look, is over 4 inches long. So just perfect for doing a little mini canvas. Another 6x6 canvas, and that one, again, look, it's just, look at the detail. So kind of Egyptian and Art Deco. So because obviously Art Deco period, everybody was into like their Egypt themes. Just look beautiful. I love those kind of squarish flowers that are up there with the ropes. So yeah, so very Egyptian, very Art Deco, very Art Deco, high Art Deco, I would say. So I think that's what's going to be what I'm going to use as inspiration for the colour scheme for these moulds when I get around to using them. So can't wait to play. So it's Tuesday afternoon and I've just finished, help me back, I've just finished a quick art journal page. I've had, like I said, a very busy couple of days for the day job. On Monday we had a business meeting all day, actually turned into all day and most of the evening, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Very productive. And then all day today we were doing jobs
Fallout from the meeting.
Yeah, doing the work that we discussed during the meeting all day Monday. So it was a really busy day. At the end of it, I just wanted to come upstairs up here and just do a quick relax art journal page, which I did do using one of my new stencils. Da, da, da. So this love you to the moon and back. I was talking about Mr Bentley.
Good.
Just in case anybody was wondering. So the new stencil is this one. It's, if you missed it, it's called Mr Moon. There you go. 6x6 with some little stars as well. So this, if you missed the video, then shame on you. But anyway, this new stencil is all available on the website right now. So that's one of the new whiz for April when I relaunched the new website. So yeah, all I'm doing now is I've just got to finish off editing and get it up there on YouTube so it goes live at 7:30 this evening. So, but you'll be watching this later in the week, so it'll be there now if you want to go back and watch it. It's all this fantastic time travel stuff, isn't it?
Wibbly wobbly.
Hello, you. What are you doing? You just seem to be walking around the house aimlessly. What? What is it? Yeah? What is it? What do you want? Is it time to go WALKs? Is Mr Teddy in there with you?
No.
Is he not? He must be downstairs then. Is that what you're padding around for? Is it? Is it? Tell me. Okay then. It's Wednesday morning and today I'm going to work. Literally, I'm leaving the house to go to work. Our friends Ken off here at Indigo Blue. I've got this big 3-day kind of like weekend event going off that I think I've mentioned before this week. Anyway, or in a video or something, maybe on Tuesday. But the daughter who works for them, Ella, bless her, has tested positive for COVID. So she can't go into work to help prepare and get everything ready for this 3-day weekend that they've got. So I've offered to drive down to Indigo Blue's HQ and man and help basically get ready for this weekend. So I think it's going to be a fairly long day because there's quite a lot to do. So I'm just finishing up here and then I'm going to jump in the car, drive down to Retford where they're based, which is only about 40-45 minutes away for us. And then I'm just going to literally just lend a helping hand all day until we get everything ready, or as much as we possibly can do to get ready anyway. So yes, so once I get there, it'll be nose to the grindstone. I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of my angels, because without you, these videos would not be possible. Thank you.